Welcome back to the Habit of Showing Up. I'm your host, Kimberly Sparks, and today I want to speak to a very specific kind of person. Not the loud one, not the one with a perfect morning routine, and not the one who posts all their victories online. No, this episode is for the person who is showing up quietly, consistently, and intentionally, even when life feels heavy. This one is for you. You know who you are. You show up through the wait. You're the one who wakes up with the full mind, bills, responsibilities, family, past traumas, and still says, okay, let's try again today. You're tired. You're juggling more than anyone sees. Your emotions go up and down, and sometimes you don't recognize yourself, but you keep moving. I see you, and I want you to know that is the real habit of showing up. It's not perfect consistency. It's choosing not to quit, even when everything in you is screaming to stop. You know, a lot of people are healing in silence. Maybe you're healing from childhood wounds. Maybe you're healing from heartbreak, betrayal, abandonment, or simply the exhaustion of being strong for too long. And yet, you're still trying to be present. You're still trying to grow. Still trying to break patterns and build new habits. Let me tell you something. You probably don't hear this enough. Healing while showing up takes more courage than anyone realizes. There is nothing weak about you. There's nothing behind schedule about you. You are rebuilding yourself in real time, and that deserves honor. Let's talk about you. For the one, you're doing it alone. You do everything alone. Not because you want to, but because the people around you, the people who should be showing up for you, don't. You're surrounded but unsupported. People see you, but they don't step in. They benefit from your strength, but don't pour into you. And yet, you keep showing up for them. You keep showing up for yourself. You keep showing up for your healing. That is hero work, not the cape kind, the quiet kind, the kind that changes generations. You're choosing growth on purpose. What you're doing is intentional. It's not random. You're breaking cycles your family never touched. You're building emotional muscles for your younger self. Just didn't have a chance to grow. You're choosing to be present right now, even when the past is still yelling and the future feels uncertain. That's sacred work. That's brave work. That's the work of someone who knows their life matters. Here's some things you can do to support yourself right now before I go. I want to speak to the part of you that is tired, the part that keeps saying, but what do I do next? How do I keep going? Here are a few gentle things you can do. Not to fix everything, but to give your spirit a moment to breathe. Take a walk, not a power walk, not a workout. Just step outside, feel the air, look at the sky, hear your footsteps. Sometimes movement is the medicine. Read a poem, something short, something beautiful, something that reminds you that you're human, not a machine. Let someone else's words soften your heart just for a moment. Journal for 5 minutes. Write a sentence or write a paragraph or just write your truth. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to come from you. Okay, here's another thing. Have a cup of tea and sit down. Not tea while doing chores. Not tea in the car. Not tea while sitting talking to someone else. Just quiet. Tea while breathing. Tea while letting yourself exist without expectations for a moment. Or here's the last one. Put your hand over your heart. Feel your heartbeat. That alone means you're already doing enough. These aren't productive tasks. They're invitations, tiny doorways back to yourself. Because sometimes showing up looks like pushing through, and sometimes showing up looks like slowing down. Both are powerful, and both are allowed. Both are valid. So to the person listening who feels overwhelmed, unsupported, or stretched too thin, hear me. You are not failing. You are fighting. You are healing. You are showing up. And that is enough. You deserve rest. You deserve slowness. You deserve small joys and quiet moments and pockets of peace. You deserve to put your own name on the list of people you care for. You are the real hero, not because you never fall, but because you rise again and again with love. And I'm proud of you. Now, thank you for joining me on this episode of The Habit of Showing Up, episode 3. If it spoke to you, I want you to take a moment and honor yourself. You're doing better than you think. Or if you think it'll help someone or speak to someone else, please share and pass it on. And I will see you next week. So until then, I need you to keep showing up. Not for the world, not for the applause, but for you.